Welcome to, you're not going to believe, Planet Party. Yeah, see, Austin doesn't have to believe what I was saying. Welcome to Planet Party. My name is Mario Colli-Moon. We're going to play the new Warhammer 4K. Warhammer 40K decks. I'm told by the Games Workshop that I'm supposed to say Warhammer 40,000. So we'll be doing that correctly for the rest of the stream. With me tonight is an esteemed panel of guests who I will let introduce themselves, starting with Austin.
Hi, I'm Austin Schmidt, writer, producer, director, a lot of hats, not enough time. I'm playing ABADDON, the Despoiler. It's a game of chaos here with the Chaos Lords in Warhammer 40,000. Ideally, I'm going to be dealing damage, casting spells, and getting free value out of Cascade.
I'm Tiffany Colli-Moon, and I'm playing the Swarm Lord, who will get a lot of counters and a lot of really big creatures. So that's my plan, is just to make really big creatures and get a lot of damage through, and also get card value, because I get a card every time a creature with a counter dies, so watch out, fellas.
Nice. I'm Nick Watson, I'm a comedy animation writer, and I'm playing SZAREKH, the Silent King. And he is a Necron lord. These dudes are like kind of old Terminator mummies that are awoken from their sleep, and now they're flying across the universe to wipe out people, and they can never die, which is pretty fun. So
like
I think we should all just concede now.
Seems decent.
I heard the C word out of his mouth, so it's a 3-player game. Listen.
Yeah. And enjoy.
And I'm playing MARNEUS CALGAR, who is purely, in my mind, a dude in a robot suit. I'm sure he does other stuff. Honestly, he's a, what is it, Esper? White, blue, black? Yeah, Esper commander, who is one of these guys that says, when you do the thing, get cards, and then it has the ability to do the thing. So literally, whenever one or more tokens enters the battlefield under my control, I'm drawing a card, and I can just pay 6 to brute force put 2 2/2s into play. I just wanted to mention that I've been a big Warhammer 40,000 guy since I was in my teens, so I'm going to be peppering in little facts about the setting as we go along.
No, you're not.
No,
I'm just disappointed there's no tile, that's all.
All right, before we started doing whatever this is, Tiffany Colli-Moon rudely rolled, I think, a 10 to get to go
11,
first,
a
and
dirty,
11.
dirty 11.
So she'll be starting anytime.
Okay, well.
I will say, though, that I do half remember a bunch of Warhammer lore from when I was like 14 playing the game, so you'll get like the drunken histoy version of what I can recall.
It's the best kind of history.
If only we had bourbon. All right, I'm going to play.
Did you draw a card?
Am I supposed to?
Highly advised you start.
I'm really good at this game. I'm still going to play a Terramorphic Expanse and make that happen while Nick takes his turn.
All right. I'll also draw a card. I hear that helps. And I'll play a swamp. You've never seen that card before.
Wow.
Go ahead.
All right, draw for turn. I'm going to start out with a Sunken Hollow, which is going to come into play tapped and pass.
Why is everybody playing the cards in my hand? I'm going to play a swamp, hanging out with Nick here, and a Wayfarer's Bauble. Yes.
Oh gosh, this
No
is
starting soul
much,
rings.
No soul rings.
much too fast for me to get my deck back in order after that.
What happens when it's a turn 1 land?
Mom, can we have Soul Ring? We've got Soul Ring at home.
The soul ring we have at home.
Austin, will you cut my deck for
Absolutely.
me?
Here you
The
go.
soul ring
This
we
is
have at
a lot.
home is
Ooh,
like
that was
Sices, right?
fancy.
I've been working on my cards.
4.
Thank you. All right.
Still good.
And it's a functional reprint of another card.
I'm gonna play a Rugged Highlands. I'll gain a life. Are we keeping track of our
Certainly,
lives?
someone's got our life totals,
Imagine
right?
our stream overlords
Yep.
are tracking that.
If I point ethereally towards where is the number, talk me in.
Tiff.
Okay, it was Tiffany.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what? I'm passing the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. Play another swamp. And say go. So
Nice.
off to a hot start here. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna draw cards seconds away. I got 2 D20 and one of them's not a spin down. I'm gonna play. Yeah, oh, that's another not spin down. This bit sucked. No, I'm gonna play a plains and go in on a Talisman of Dominance, which is gonna give me colorless or blue-black for pain.
Love
damage.
it.
Yeah, pass.
No pain, no gain. We're going to play a Montaña, and then I will go ahead, crack the bauble, and pass. Pretend like I did that in a reasonable order. Going for blue.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and play a forest. And I'm going to play this enchantment. It's called Bread for the Hunt. And it says, whenever a creature I control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, I can draw a card.
It almost certainly means grown on purpose for the hunt, but I'm thinking about like
Pumpernickel or
baguettes.
sourdough.
exactly a nice rye for when we're killing things.
Baguettes for the hunt.
Some elvish leaven bread for your journey to Mordor.
Baguettes for the baguette god.
All right,
Buns
next.
for the bun throne.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I'll play another swamp, and I'll play my first creature, which is a Canoptic Wraith. This little dude is a 2/1 that cannot be blocked, and when he deals combat damage to a player, I can pay 3 colorless and sacrifice it. And if I do that, I search up 2 basic lands with the same name, which will be swamps, and then put them into my battlefield tapped. So kind of like a rampy guy that also
Kinda
gets,
neat, yeah.
gets some stabs in.
It's like the elk, but you can only attack with it. Or no, yeah, Bob. What's it, Bob? Is Bob? Is that Tri-Builder? Yeah. Anyway.
He's his own thing. Anyway.
That's Tim. No, not that.
And the skeletons? They're part of it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Necrons are part of it.
Upkeep, draw, do an arcane sec. That bit was really solid. Okay. Talisman of Progress is the next thing I'm going to use to ramp, unless I should probably take time to put up. Nope, yep, Talisman of Progress. It's like the other one, except it's white and blue.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, I guess.
And then I guess I'll pass from there.
Well, you know how reading a card explains a card?
I'm told.
Yeah, I should have done that turn 1 with basic land stuff. I'm going to play Blood Crusher of Khorne. Trample with Devastating Charge. Other creatures I control have trample. Go ahead. Devastating.
All right.
I was thinking about that guy because, like, anger costs 4 to cast initially, right? And then it's a 2/2, and if he dies, he gives everything you have
Yeah.
trample.
Yeah.
And then this guy just costs 4 and does the thing. I guess if he dies, you don't get the thing. But
You put it together, you get cornbread for the hunt.
yeah.
Blood Crusher of the Cornbread.
We're going to play Gargoyle Flock. It has flying. It's a 2/2. It says at the beginning of my end step, if a creature entered the battlefield under my control this turn, create a 1/1 blue Tyranid Gargoyle creature token with flying.
That
So
seems pretty good.
go into my end step, and I guess I'll do that, right?
It's good, dang.
Yeah. And then I'll pass.
Fun gargoyle fact. Apparently, it's only a gargoyle if water flows out of the spout in her
Correct.
mouth. Otherwise, it's a grotesque.
Correct. Yep. I
Wait,
know
y'all
this
know
is
that.
late.
Wow, look
Yeah.
at that.
My degree in gargoyleology was finally paid off.
Kind of want the Gargoyles cartoon, all of them to just have like excess saliva all the
pouring
time.
it out
Hence,
everywhere.
they're looking for the bread of the hunt. There's going to be one joke this episode, and that's going to be it.
We started with bread and we're sticking with it, man.
I mean, as one did during the pandemic.
Let's do this because it seems cool. Well, I suppose I could attack people first.
Not me though.
Yeah, she's
I can
got flyers.
attack anybody I like. This guy can't be
Well,
blocked.
yeah, he can't be blocked, so
Punish the person with flyers.
that doesn't seem like the right call.
Because your stuff also mostly can't be blocked, so.
I don't know. This guy scares me, so I'm gonna hit him for 2 and anger the gods of chaos.
Gods of Chaos are rather upset.
Then I'm going to play myself this big spooky enchantment called Biotransference. Creatures that I control are artifacts in addition to the other types. The same is true for creature spells that I control and creature cards I own that aren't on the battlefield. Everything's artifacts.
Just your stuff though. Right?
Yeah, for me. And then whenever I cast an artifact spell, I lose 1 life, but I create a 2/2 black Necron warrior artifact creature token. So every artifact I cast, get myself a free Necron.
Nice.
2 for 1 day. Go ahead.
All right, untap, upkeep,
I don't
draw.
like this.
Squad, it occurs to me, is sort of an expensive thing. But let's do my commander because it seems funner. He's a 3/5 with double strike, so be aware of that. I'm going to take at least... Nope, I'm good. I'm not going to take damage. I'll use the 2 for here. I did it. Pass.
All right, well, I want that blood back. So,
For the Blood God?
for the Blood God, Nick, coming at you for the triplicate.
All right.
3 to the face.
I'll take 3.
If you will. And then I'll play my commander, Abaddon the Despoiler. I technically can cast things with Seared and C3 or less with Cascade, but I ain't got diddly squat, so pass.
All right.
All right, here we go. Temple of Abandon will come in tapped. I'm gonna scry. Interesting. Why not? I don't know. We're going to pay 4 for Trigon Prime. Subterranean Assault. Whenever Trigon Prime attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it and a +1/+1 counter on up to one other target attacking creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn.
I assume they're eating the dirt to get stronger on the way.
All right, and then
all
I
great for
guess
that.
I'll go ahead and fly at someone. I'm going to fly at Nick.
Oh, I see.
No, I'll fly at Nick for 1 and Austin for 2.
All right.
Why do people want to get attacked this game? The Lords of Chaos.
You're gonna have to do it anyway. So, like, attacking Austin's almost free because he'll probably have to swing at you at some point, whether he wants to or not.
All right.
I am what's known as
Another little gargoyle comes in, and then I pass the turn.
Untap. Draw the card.
For shame.
Let's do some Necron nonsense.
I imagine.
All right, you're gonna tap 4. Play the Scepter of Eternal Glory.
That sounds spicy.
It's pretty cool. It taps for 1 mana of any color, or adds 3 mana of any one color. But if I control 3 or more lands with the same name, which I do, because I got a whole bunch of
Look at
swaps.
that.
Oh my.
Worked out good.
So, got
Only
myself a
swaps.
discount Gilded Lotus.
Yeah.
So I have 4 mana remaining. Oh, actually, and I just cast this artifact,
that's
which
right.
means that I will lose a life here, and I will create a Necron Warrior. So there he is. Come with him if you want to live. Tap for another 4, and now play my commander, the Silent King, who's a 3/4 flyer. When he attacks, I mill 3 cards, and I can put an artifact, creature card, or a vehicle in my hand from the cards milled this way. So he fills up my graveyard, gets me cards in
So
hand,
basically, just draw 3 and then cast 1 for free. Basically.
and I lose another life and make another Necron. Going all out here. And I've got my little 2/1, who's going to hit Tiffany back.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right, boys. Gonna get in there sooner or later.
You do have a double strike.
My commander's
Yeah,
feeling
it's
lonely.
Pretty cool. That looks like a big shot, but let's try to ramp into, well, not ramp, but draw into some card mana. Whenever one more tokens enters into my controller, draw cards. So I'm gonna cast an Arco Flagellant.
Whip yourself.
Right? And that's going to have squad 2. So as an additional cost to cast it for 3, I'm going to pay 2 colorless any number of times, which in this case is once times. And I'm going to get me a copy of them, and they can't block at all. And then I can pay 3 life and give them indestructible till the end of the turn. Marneus sees Arcoflagellant's copy into the battlefield and is happy to let me draw a card for the privilege. Was it a land, you ask? No, he concludes. I'm going to put a token on the battlefield and look at Marneus very seriously as an option for attacking. Everyone's very crowded boards.
It's like that guy from the Da Vinci Code who whips himself, but
Right.
in the future.
Paul Bettany. I
jumping from
don't
exploding
see
helicopter.
a particularly good thing to do with Marneus, so I'm going to go ahead and pass the old turn.
Yeah, this board looks real good for that side of the table. I'm just,
Right?
No.
No. Look at that.
Yay.
Life totals.
Life totals. Hey. What we mean to say, it was been there the whole time. Oh god, that's so much better. Not
Life
right
totals
now.
for the life total god. I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of that, too.
Yeah, that's gonna
X
also-
for the X god.
X for the X guy. We're gonna drop a Terramorphic Expanse. Who wants to block some damage? Nick, I'm gonna see the five at you.
5/5 with trample, huh?
Pampelate.
Graham Pampley. And X is I can cascade X.
I'm just gonna take it.
5.
cascade
Ooh,
5.
love that
gravy.
for me. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Lucius the Eternal.
Well,
He has haste, and when he dies, exile it and choose a creature an opponent controls. When that creature leaves the battlefield, return Lucius from exile to the battlefield.
I like
But
that.
before that hits, I'm going to cascade for 5. Land. Nope, that's a 5-drop. Gotta get for it. 6, 4. Ruinous Power. More chaos here, ladies and gentlemen. At the beginning of upkeep, choose an opponent at random. Exile the top card of that player's library. Until the end of turn, I may play that card and may spend mana as though it was mana of any color to cast it. When I do cast it, its owner loses life equal to its mana value.
Okay. All right. So impulse draw off of our decks, and then we lose life.
Correct. It's
Okay.
pretty sweet. And with that, I will pass to Tiffany.
I'm so annoyed at how much I was like, Warhammer. Warhammer, what's that? That's the tables with the miniatures, so I can't play D&D there. And now I'm like really kind of into it.
I'll also go ahead and crack
Really
the
well.
Terramorphic
Okay,
to get
playing
swamp.
a mountain is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go to some combat and attack.
Did I tell you I took out the garbage can this morning?
Oh, you didn't. I did that.
I don't like this very much.
Let's see. You have flyers, so that seems not good.
I've got a great crackback.
Why?
All my stuff has trample.
You can kill it.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so Mario, I'm gonna go at you for 4, but and then I will go to Austin for 2, but they're both gonna get counters.
And be unblockable or some such shit?
This one's unblockable now.
Oh, okay. But I could block.
I have no choice but to take the 3.
Yes.
Oh, that was up, not down. Oop, oop, oop.
Oh, Marnie is so nice. I'm gonna take the 5. It's gonna stink, but I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast. Well, I'll cast my commander, so he's not so lonely. So there he is, and then I'll get another.
And is that an attack trigger there?
Which one?
This is attack trigger.
Yes.
Did you draw your cards for deals combat damage to a player? You may draw a card.
Nope, sure didn't.
Do that.
You should probably get both of those.
So good at this game. Do I
I
get?
always
Do I
say-
get to do it twice?
Magic is a difficult
Yeah.
game.
I
Commander
love
is
it.
even more difficult.
Oh, I
than
shouldn't have
normal.
reminded her. It is a May.
Oh,
We were making red jokes, so I think.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Remember this.
We're playing
I
You
do.
have
to
taken
see
out the
how it
trash.
works,
I gave you
not
2
to-
cards in hand. Who's the real?
Yeah.
As I always say to exactly Wizards of the Coast, we're really good at showing what a fantastic product you guys are offering.
Anything else in your turn?
So we don't
No,
want,
I'm done.
We don't want to punish people for misplays.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, get her. You get her the old-fashioned way. Attack,
I'm trying, but if I'm dead, it's not going to help.
right?
Just
Alright.
in case.
I'm gonna do some things.
Do it.
Let's
Let's
go
I believe in you.
head. Man, so many things on the board. You got 3 flyy dudes.
Yes, and then he doesn't fly. He's also on the board. I know it's confusing because he's in the same spot.
Hanging out.
All right, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Triarch Stalker. This is a 4/5. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I choose an opponent. Creatures attacking the last chosen player have menace. I think that counts for you guys too if you attack
Yep.
that player. So
Yep.
I'm going to lose 1 more life, make myself a new
Mario,
Necron.
how do you not have any life loss so far this
Oh, wait,
game?
hold on.
Well, I haven't been very terribly threatening. I have no. I
Oh,
just took
sorry,
5
what's
rather than-
You
everybody-
took 5? Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get you hit
One
her?
off.
I'm 28 right now.
28.
Oh,
right?
you are?
Yeah, I've been taking
Necron's
that.
cost, baby.
Because
You gotta
my
pay for
hit
that.
wasn't calculated. Got it. Never mind.
Bill is very
Tiffany's well in the lead. Got it.
No,
Yeah.
it's a secret.
All right,
Not
I'm
anymore.
gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna say that the person that I want menace against is gonna be.
Tiffany has 39 life. Get her.
You have a big 5/5.
Menace against me is real good.
Yeah, I was thinking about hitting Mario. Let's do that. I'm gonna attack Mario with Minache. Let's go for. I mean, do you actually have any flyers? 'Cause
I
guess
don't have
can
any
do that
flyers, and these
separately.
guys can't block, so.
Well, yeah.
There is that.
Then there's might be an obvious point of that. Perhaps I should change my mind. Those are just 2 creatures out there.
2 points in the yard. They're pretty big though, and this one gives me incentive to kill things.
Yeah. All right. Let's say that I'll get menace against Tiffany, and proceed to attacks. Gonna send 2 Necron-y boys at Tiff with menace, and then the flyers will go at Mario.
All right.
And then on the attack trigger, look at the top. I mill the top 3, and I get a spider dude and 2 lands.
5.
So this guy's going to go into my hand. He's a 4/4 flyer for 5. That draws cards and such. You'll probably see him later.
And is there 4 damage going at Tiffany, was it?
Yes. I don't know if you were choosing to double block any of them. Or...
No, I'll just take the 4 for now.
Okay. And then, yeah, 5 there because this guy's a blocker.
Yeah.
So, after that, got 4 mana left. I will play this vehicle, the Night Scythe.
Oh,
It's a 3/1 flyer. When it enters, I create another Necron.
not loving this.
I can crew it for 2, and it's a 3/1 flyer. And then casting another artifact, I lose another life, and I get another Necron. So, making a whole bunch of
Jeez,
skelly boys.
too many skelly boys.
Too many skellies on the dance
So I'm on
floor.
27, and I've got a bunch of Terminator dudes. I'll be back.
I mean,
Oh boy. Ay, ay, ay.
Anyone attacking Tiffany still has menace, I think, until my next turn.
What?
oh,
This seems bad.
yes.
I think you mean good for me, because then I won't get attacked.
Hopefully. Gonna borrow these. I need them, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Where are all those board wipes that are supposedly in these
Yeah,
decks?
kind of a
Don't
thought.
worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
You don't need that.
Apparently not.
Let's do Celestine the Living Saint. I think I need to do something to get some life back. Flying, lifelink, healing tears. At the beginning of my instep, I can return a creature card with X or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life I gained this turn.
That's really cool.
And I could have
I want
terribly
about 1 million copies of that.
attacks. Yeah, no, I know. It's just if you're playing white, you should play it.
Yeah.
Is there anything useful in attacking you, Austin?
You have menace against it.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, come on.
But she killed my 3/1s.
She did it even after you took out the trash.
I mean, these guys can't block.
Didn't
so-
even take it out. I
You
did.
deserved it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that guy haunts and that guy gives everything to trample.
If they're not blocking, they should be dying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a
good
point.
point.
But the thing is, like, yeah, I guess you got a point. They're not much for defense, but they are frustratingly expensive to get protection to.
You attack in there. You're
All right,
gonna
I'll get you, Nick. Let's go.
Me?
Yeah, you're my problem.
To be fair, he was the one who said if they aren't attacking, they might as well be dying. So
Yeah.
hi ho
Doesn't
silver.
he, don't you have a lot of ways to?
Yeah, absolutely. But he's right. They're not doing anything. And if I slow Necrons, that's probably good for me.
Yeah, that's probably a good point.
Yeah, that's not doing me any favors.
It's just so. X is 9 life you gain. Do you have
Right.
lifelink on
No,
anything right now?
nothing is being gained this turn.
Gotcha.
Sadly.
I guess I'll block like that.
Yeah, seems good.
Alright. Goodbye, Necron. This guy lives.
Arcgrove, everybody died. Okay, pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Lords of Chaos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top card of your library. Gods of Chaos did it, not me. It's exiled. It's a land. Look at that in my colors. I can
you play
play
it?
that. Yeah, that's nice. I can play it. So if I don't have a land, I can play an island. I will play an island. That's sweet. I love this for me. Let's do what the dudes do. Move to combat. You have double strike.
Yeah, baby. Come get it.
Nick, I'm gonna come at you for 5. Tiff, I'm gonna come at you for 5. They both will have trample off the Blood Crusher of Khorne.
Gotcha. So this guy.
This is a 5/3 that when it dies, I get to choose a creature, and it haunts.
Well, that's annoying.
Oh, right. Queen was cast last turn?
That's 2 turns ago.
2 turns ago?
I think so.
It should have entered with counters.
No.
Yes?
Who, mine?
Yes. Number of turns it was cast. And my thing has menace, so you have to double block still.
Gosh darn it. Oh, I did. I
Speaking
had,
of double blocking, I'll
look at
double block your
you're
fight.
so good to me, Austin. I will
I'm
remember
being
this.
so very helpful. So, the lovely everything here. So, this is slightly less good than I thought, but it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and for 2, in response, we're gonna Bile Blight.
Ooh.
We're gonna go ahead and choose the Necrons.
Whoa.
What's
They
that
will
mean?
I think it kills
die.
all the Necrons. Damn.
So
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4 dead Necrons. I will kill the Gargoyle.
Okay.
Ouchies.
You will take 5 to the face. This will die.
I
So
guess that's
that's
that board wipe we were kind of looking.
5, 6, 7 things died.
So you get to cascade on your next spell for 7, is that right?
Not just
No.
damage dealt.
It's damage dealt. I will go ahead, charge this for 1. Let's see if this jankiness works. It does not work. I do not have the right amount of mana. I've made terrible decisions.
Joke's on you because these guys don't have blood to give to your blood
Yeah,
god. They're just
no,
like
I
metal
was-
robots.
Bone meal for the blood god. This is bullshit.
Scrap
I
metal
will
for the
instead
blood
pay
god.
2, 3, 4.
So they're not actually skeletons. They just look like skeletons. They're like
They're an ancient civilization that like made a pact
Okay.
with some gods to be eternal, but
Go
then
ahead.
they got turned into like
Okay.
subservient robots by these gods.
Monkeys,
they kind of
paw
got tricked.
gods.
So
I
now they
gotcha.
like live forever, but then they're like
But
found
they're
the
not
gods
born,
again. and
right?
they-
They're like metal that look like
Yeah.
skeletons. They're just like metal,
um,
metal homages.
I think it's like some sort of soul or essence inside
Real
of a
quick.
metal.
That's fair.
I played Chaos Terminator Lord. At the beginning of combat on my turn, another creature, target creature I control gets double strike. I've been better at the
Chaos
beginning of
Terminator.
this.
This guy is dead, right?
No, I killed your things.
Oh, you did. You
and then
bioblighted.
5,
Sure.
5 trample damage.
Chaos Terminator Lord is a bit of a
Gotcha.
hat on a hat as far as names.
Wait, so
go.
what happened?
He took 5. Alright, got it.
Okay, got it. Okay.
This is a very aggressive game.
But I like that.
Yeah.
You know, more things happening.
I'm not against it. It's just I remember the first time we did a stream.
Bottom
together,
of the
it was-
10th, and the Mariners still 0-0.
Okay, I shall
Space
go
Mariner.
to
Yeah,
combats.
Yep, fair cop. Fair cop.
I'm going to attack Mario.
Come on, man.
And then Nick, but it's gonna get another counter and be unblockable.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
So the other one's just 5.
So that's for 8, and then this is for 6, Mario.
6.
So I'm on 14. These Necrons are gonna be out of here real quick.
I'm at 22.
You know how I said Necrons couldn't die? Might have been lying.
Mario took how much?
A fucking 6, I'm told.
All right, I'm gonna play
Seems terrible.
1, 2, 3, 4. Venom Throat. It's flying death touch, hexproof 2/2. And then
Oh, wow.
Those are several
I'll
keywords.
go ahead and play
It's like, what's it called? Strix.
Explore.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, seems good. Seems really good.
And then with this last guy, I'll go ahead and play a Soul Ring.
Sick.
And then I'm passing.
She
Passing
put a
the
ring.
turn. Oh, and I get
Gotcha.
my little
Right.
gargoyle back.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where people pay like $200 for a pay-per-view boxing match, and then someone gets knocked out in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, give me my money back.
Hey, I mean, we have plenty of time. I'm sure anyone watching and or just us at the table would love to play a second game if we all die.
That is true.
Best of 3. Who's got plans tomorrow? Oh, sorry,
there's
Carl.
my
Carl's over there just doing the kill it with his.
Yeah.
Kill him quick so I can go home.
He's
I'm
done one of
gonna-
the Wile E. Coyote signs that says "Kill me."
You
make
can
a
go ahead
Wile E.
and
Coyote?
cast some things.
Do it.
Let's tap this again for 3. This has become my
Opa.
new favorite card.
It's a great card. I want to know.
It's going in my monocolor decks for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
2, 3, 4, 5. For a Canoptic Spider. This is a 4/4 flyer. That's the guy I got off of my attacker before. Whenever
right.
another non-token artifact creature or vehicle enters the battlefield under my control, I draw a card.
Seems decent.
Oh,
Not for the
God.
Necron dudes, but just for
Chugga
anything
chugga
else.
choo choo.
So here's a Necron. This Necron enchantment's gonna kill me.
I was gonna say it's like having what's the one in a black and or a fairy?
Phyrexian Arena
No,
or
No, that's the
That's the one.
Bitter Blossom. You can tell how much standard I play.
I was literally it was an image playing in my head, and I couldn't.
I was literally like, remember the secret layer was mostly tokens? That would have helped. You
Bitter
know.
Blossom
Alright.
Dreams.
I'm gonna
That's
go
what I thought
to
I'd do unless I ended up not
attacks.
getting cats afterwards.
See, I didn't
2,
care
3,
about that.
3s
They
over
got my
there.
Movies
I
are
money.
die, but the cats were the ones that you invested in.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
it.
Is that-
Cats are really expensive.
I feel like I keep incurring your wrath, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, she's got 2 card draw engines, is at 35, and has a bunch
But
of
let's
flyers and a
mention
blockable.
how she forgot to draw 2 cards again.
Yeah, it's still an engine. You'll remember eventually. And then
Eventually
it'll be
I'll
a problem.
remember.
Well, before combat, I'm going to crew my Night Scythe with this
Sweet.
Necron that just came in. So Night Scythe is active. It's a 3/1 flyer. Then I will do this thingy where I choose someone that I'm going to get menace against. And let's make it Austin.
That's fair.
Yeah. Now I shall go ahead and declare my attacks. Let's do... You do have a flyer now.
Yeah, and she gains me life, so
But you don't have any flyers.
Correct, but my dudes can get trample or have trample and will be potentially double strike next turn.
I see, I see. That doesn't help them this turn.
13, so
Yeah,
that's
be careful,
9.
Nick. Be careful.
My flyers are coming.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with what I've
And then this
done.
little 2/1 is going to hit Tiffany because it's unblockable.
So how much is coming at me?
You're going to take 6. Tiffany will take 2, and then I'm going to trigger this, mill 3.
Fine.
I hit 2 artifacts and a land. I don't think I can take those because it's an artifact, creature, or vehicle. So that's a nothing. But what are you going to do?
Fizz dance.
Then, in my second main, I'm going to go ahead and play Lich Guard.
do you want me to grab a Sharpie and give you a little comma right there? Artifact, comma, creature card?
Yes, yeah, the Lionel Hutz business card situation.
Creature, no. Money down.
So Lich Guard's a 2/3. His ability is for 3 and a black. I can sack him to return all legendary creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
So
How's that going?
It's not, well, we'll see.
that is the deck for that card.
But he's a dude, and that costs me 1 life. Gets me a Necron, and I also get my Spider trigger, which is to draw a card when he enters. So I'm going off here.
So you're at 11.
Yeah. Just storming myself to death instead of other people.
Please, just unearth everything you have.
That would be nice. I would,
Yeah, I'd love to see you burn yourself to death.
Like, what's the statistical counter on how often I could possibly go, long I could go before I draw a land of this deck?
That's a good question.
It's been a minute. So,
Mario
today,
is not good at shuffling, just so everybody knows.
Statistics can be made to prove anything, Mario. 14% of all people know that.
14.
14.
One in every
It's a
blue.
combination of 3 and 5. Yeah,
Is that
plus,
right? Doesn't matter. It was fast.
Not anything useful. Okay, so no, because I'm not casting. I'm just returning it to the battlefield. Huh? Neat. And then the last thing you do is discard. So I can't even do any shenanigans with having 8 cards, discarding, and then getting them back with her. So
Correct,
that's a bit of a bummer.
Not unless you have something instant speed. But yeah.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Yeah, there's
Do that.
plenty of flashers.
Do that. 1, 2.
Things with
It's
flash.
gonna get me.
Phrasing. Hey,
What
you
are, what
did
are the
it!
Twitch rules or the streaming rules? Okay, so there's a talisman, and I will use 4 mana to cast a company commander
And you're
when
gonna-
they enter the battlefield. Oh, I take a bunch of damage.
You
yeah,
take
2.
1 because you only need to do.
Yeah, because I got this guy. Yeah.
I mean, if you'd like to
I
take
don't
all
have
3,
it.
I'm not
It's a
going to
spare. I will put a 1/1 soldier creature token onto the battlefield for each opponent I control. That's 3, so that's cool. And that'll trigger my boy Marneus, and I'll get to draw a whole card.
Hey Mario,
Hey, bud.
if you used your spin down to count down and just left your non-spin down at 20, it wouldn't matter.
But then I'd have to. I'm probably going to go below 20.
You go back to your spin down. You only need
I
one
see
at a
what you
time.
mean. It's like a decimal place.
Yeah, exactly. It's a placeholder.
That wasn't a land. Man, oh man. Celestine's gonna get in on it. Let's
Get it.
go to combat. Who's winning? Tiffany, but then flying is like what she's
yeah,
got
but
right now.
she's gonna have to fight everybody.
I know, but but she has a death touch guy. I'm good there.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's very cop.
I'm not winning.
No, you're not, and you can also just murder my thing with that bug. So I guess it's awesome.
Well, fair enough. How much?
3. But what's important to me is that I go back to 24.
I wish I had some life like.
Yeah, right.
Necrons, known for one thing.
I have
gaining
3
life.
skeleton and no life.
Exactly.
The skeleton inside.
Apparently, you're
your
actually at
strength.
26, according to us.
I get an arc, and then I'm gonna go to the end of
I'm
turn.
on 11. I don't know.
Arco Flagellant
26
comes
is
back
safe.
to play.
Black
Oh,
mat,
yeah.
green mat, black mat.
I'm at
Yeah.
26. Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, 'cause
He
you
thinks he's
three,
only
right?
at 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flagellant is
Ah,
back.
who even
Yeah, more flagellating. That's what I got.
All right. Untap, upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chaos.
That's me.
Top card of your library. What you got? Is it another land?
Oh, it's the War in Heaven?
Ooh.
Well,
casually.
I
I'm
saved your butt. You
99%
would've
sure
been
that's a
more
Ridley
life.
Scott movie, but
We're gonna set this here for now.
Good old sagas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, draw for the turn, and contemplate my immortal soul. I'm gonna play a Foreboding Ruins, which I had since the beginning of the game, but I thought it was a tap land, revealing a mountain, so that was sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a War in Heaven. Choose 3 target creature cards with total mana 8 or less in my graveyard.
It also sounds like a good R&B
Really
name.
squat.
Warren
Draw your
Heaven.
cards and mill cards.
Yeah, but I don't have anything, you know.
Right?
What was it?
Warren
Heaven.
Heaven,
I love
the
that.
R&B singer.
2, 4, 6, 7. Warren Heaven. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I think just gonna recast our dear friend Abaddon. Probably.
No despoilers. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna
Abaddon despoilers.
No spoilers.
Despoiler. That's the only one. Go ahead.
Which one? This one or that one?
Yeah, and then that I think just remains in exile.
Here you go, Nick.
Have your card
Three
back in
separate
exile.
oh no, wait. Yeah, 3 separate soldier arts. I can have 3 separate soldiers. Hooray.
I probably should have drawn the cards off that instead of playing my commander, but for some reason I'm a popular second target too.
Okay.
Honestly, every time I've swung, it's because it was the avenue to get something I needed.
This is I'm not necessarily upset.
I shall go to combats.
Yep.
I shall attack. Let's see. Do you have flying blockers?
Nope, neither does he.
Not true. Wait, yes, it's true. I have.
Get him.
It's a swung
He's
of my
gaining
free
life.
I have flying blockers.
And that's
I
more
got
life than me.
Thor for.
Yeah, but you're scarier.
Why am I scary?
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
not
Maybe
doing
he's pretty
anything.
scarier. I don't know. Somebody's
I
scary.
have 4 creatures.
I can probably get Nick pretty close to death right now.
Just leave Nick to die on his own terms.
Oh,
so.
maybe he
He's,
I mean,
says.
of course,
he's
I
11
shouldn't-
artifacts away from dead.
I shouldn't say that because that's
So,
that's
this will go at Mario. Boo, he says. And then this guy's going to go to Nick for 9 unblockable.
Jesus.
And
Hold up.
uh-oh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Oh, please tell the Black Fog, please. Yes!
Turn up the lights.
I hadn't even looked at the spoilers for this set until like today, and I was like, oh, Black Fog, that's neat. I am
Yeah.
hyped for this. That's
So-
fucking
Well, that's
great.
very sad.
Prevent all
for
combat
me.
damage that would be dealt this turn. I assume I would have had to already declare other attackers too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Can't touch
true.
this. It's darkness.
For the viewers at home.
Darkness.
Fog.
Don't
it's
worry.
called Black Fog.
We'll get you next time, my pretty.
The nighttime fog. The foggiest of fogs.
All right, I'm going to
That was bad.
go ahead and play this. 1,
Thought I might have had to use
2,
it with
3,
you, but I forgot to
4.
save it for the
Nah, I kept
Wait,
getting
no, let's do that.
beat
2,
on, so you're
and
good.
then green, blue, and red. So these 2 are still up. The first Tyrannic War says I may
lot of history
put
at this
a creature card onto the battlefield if it contains mana cost X. It enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of lands I control, which is only 7.
Where did you get X
7,
from? What is X? X is the number of lands you control?
2, 4, 6. 6. That's a soul ring. You have 6 lands. That's a soul ring.
Thank you.
Oh, if it contains an X symbol.
Keeping me honest.
Yep.
Keeping me honest.
You do
So-
have another one, but it's mine.
Yeah, I know. And then I did a really silly thing and didn't play a land. Anyway, I'm doing really good, you guys.
I mean, you're winning finals.
And I know, that's how good this deck is. Swarm Lord.
I'm telling you, go with the Swarm Lord.
So 6 counters, he gets on it. He has trample. He says whenever he deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green Tyranid creature tokens.
Really? Good lord.
Where are the board wipes again?
Break it down!
And we'll go ahead and play this land now. Stupid Tiffany. And it does go in tapped because I don't have anything else in my hand.
Can I
So I'm going
cascade
to pass.
into a Blasphemous Act?
Oh, man,
That'd
that'd
be
be wild.
great. That'd be nuts. I'd be so happy.
Does
about
it count, does its mana cost reduce for the cascade purposes, or does it cost 7/13?
It still costs 9.
Okay, 9, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's one. Still does 13 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not looking at the cost reduction as
Correct.
part of its
It
casting
is-
cost for cascade.
Because they changed the phrasing on it, it's looking at its what was formerly known as
I forgot to
converted
get another
Right,
mana
right,
guy.
now we call it.
not adjusted.
That gargoyle
mana
that
cost.
came in
do
at
they
the
call it
beginning of my end set.
Mana value,
Mana value.
which is old CMC.
Yeah.
Which
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to do some stuff and not
Season
die.
Puedes.
I hear that's
we believe in you.
helpful. Got some soldiers. That guy can't block.
Look at all those things. I really should have named Tyranid Gargoyle, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, who
yeah,
has
I
Menace
just
this-
got
I forget
4.
how the Menage thing was.
No, I meant for Vile Blight that one time.
I'd
I
put it
know,
on
but he
those.
had more than that.
It's
I only had a
taking
couple.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many creatures do you have?
11.
4,
Really don't wanna
5,
die.
6, 7, 8, 9. Tiffany has 9 creatures.
She's doing great.
Nobody look over here. It's fine.
Just like a single target removal, getting rid of the prime, I think is the. Like,
Dude, get Bile Blight back. That card.
I'm gonna try.
I'm
Don't
gonna go
think I'm
ahead
not gonna
and
try.
attack. I'm gonna attack with my commander and with the unblockable guy. I guess I have to also say who's gonna have menace, so that will be. Who do I want? Doesn't super matter right now, but who am I gonna turn people towards? Let's say Tiffany, yeah. People attacking Tiffany get menace.
People are already turned.
So what's attacking me?
Probably the unblockable guy, and then the flyer's gonna hit Austin
For how much?
for 3. And I'll do the mill 3 here.
I'll be at 21. Sad about it.
Artifact, creature card, or vehicle card. This is really nice. I got a cranial plating and endless atlas, and they're all going in the graveyard. So
Is that
a
the
rough
good
Necron
one where you
now.
just draw if you have more than 3 of the same type of land?
yeah, it's pretty good.
Good, dude.
Do I want to sack this guy?
You know what's funny about this? I have had 7 cards in my hand like the whole game, but it's mostly because I can't draw it.
I'm sitting here at 3. Like I should.
I only have
probably
3. Somebody
do
said I
You guys
couldn't
have
have
board
any.
states. I'm
Like
like, please
I
don't
remembered
punch my
I was gonna
soldiers.
get to draw cards,
I have
but then
board state compared to 9 there.
I'm gonna
this
tap
is
my
great.
scepter, play this
Your board
thingy.
state bigger than mine.
Convergence of Dominion. It's an artifact. As long as I control my commander, activated abilities of cards in my graveyard cost 2 less to activate. And I can tap for 3 to mill 3 cards.
That's
Let me
fantastic.
see if I have any abilities in my graveyard.
Do you have any unearth down there?
Not currently, but let's go for a little mill and see what we
Yeah.
can't turn up. So tap him.
Turnips.
Mill 3. We got a swamp. We got a swamp. And we got a fog vessel. Necrons are.
Rocks in the bin. Rocks in the bin. Yeah. Looking like a fool with your
having
rocks
fun.
in the bin.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh wait, I cast an artifact, right? So that gets me right down to 10. Get myself a Necron. And that's it for me.
Shields up. Okay.
I'm not. Also, if you guys haven't
Come
read
on, man.
First Tyrannic War,
Yeah.
she can double the counters on one of her creatures next turn.
Wow,
And then
seems
again.
decent.
So
what?
that's all real
That's
bad.
how that works.
I'm gonna take this D6 back and hopefully it'd be real satisfied to wipe Tiffany's board with a board wipe off the top of her library.
6 mana.
Doubt it's gonna happen.
Like, you
Do you
say
think
6
I
mana,
have
you
board
got
wipes
plenty of
in these
mana.
colors?
Red can have blasphemous.
So we got basically got to like assume Tiffany's mad at me. So think about
That's
it.
our
like that.
all of our general like assumptions here. It's just like assume we die. How bad is it?
No, I wouldn't do such a thing.
This
Also,
is-
everyone watch Mario. See how he tiles his things together so you can't.
That's not even-
Doesn't look.
That's common practice. Yeah.
No, I don't see any of us
I'm doing it with my
that.
lands. He's doing it with his lands.
How
Well,
presentable my board is, you guys.
You slovenly.
Thinking.
well, I don't have more than one type of each land, so I can't
I've
tile
got 2
them.
things that may be tapped for specific colors.
It's a weird position I'm in because I could go like 3 different ways with this hand, and I can't tell which one's going to be the most useful.
While Mario thinks about that, I'll give you some of my drunk history of the 40k. So he's playing the Imperium, the Forces of the Imperium, which is a combination of Space Marines, who are these genetically engineered 10-foot tall army dudes in power suits, who serve the Emperor, who is this, like, again, giant, powerful dude who, like, sits on his throne and is fed souls every day to survive, you know, just like the English monarchy. Anyway. Australian and Irish, you can't phone. So, yeah, and then there's also like the sisters of something or other who are very like religious zealots, and they're the ones who are doing all the whipping and all the purging and this angels and all that kind of thing. And then little Imperial Guardsmen who are just regular humans with guns running around hoping not to die against all of these dudes. So Mario's deck represents all of those forces.
You can also just pay 6 and make
when they're-
No, I mean, it's like, it's not a lack of options. It's just trying to like
Get the land.
figure out what options are going to be like productive. I think I have a
this
thought
options.
here. So let's try this.
Never
Actually, I kind of like this. Well, no, that doesn't actually help. Damn. 1, 2, 3,
Did anyone
4,
bring
5,
that
6,
glass?
7, 8.
This
Yeah,
guy,
right.
Marneus CALGAR, is the head of one of the like chapters of Space Marines, the Ultramarines. They're the blue ones. So he's like their leader. Fact.
when they're off on a hunt. investigating shit. It's Blue's Clues. Yeah, seems cool.
Several things.
Do what you need to do.
So she's based on casting cost, right? Converted map. Creature card with mono value, indeed. So if I had a 3-drop I could bin,
No.
that would not have. Let's go with Inquisitor Greyfax, I think. And then colorless here. And give, she's got Vigilance, and her Unquestionable Wisdom says that other creatures I control get +1/+0 and Vigilance. And then I can pay 1 and tap her to tap a creature down and investigate, which gives me a clue that I can select for 2 to draw a card.
Card draw off here.
And I get a card. Well, wait.
Well,
yeah,
she-
when that
yeah,
happens,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, what? I can draw cards. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to discern if combat is worth it or not. Company Commander says that when he enters the battlefield, I get tokens. But also, when Company Commander attacks, my creatures get Death Touch till end of turn.
Your commander also has double strike.
Yeah. But, you know, like most people can throw enough shit in the way to, like, mitigate that.
Some more lore while Mario surveys the battlefield. The Inquisitors are out hunting for like the forces of chaos and demons that pop up
true.
everywhere,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is basically Austin's deck. There's the Chaos Marines that
pretty
split
deep,
off from the Space Marines because they got like infected by the warp and all the demons and all of those dudes. So they're pretty nasty, but then just demons pop up out of people all the time. And that's what the Inquisitors are off to find.
All right, let's do an attack, shall we? We'll swing. It's really annoying that Arco-Flagellant is the only thing I can get back from Celestine by default. Oh, actually, I guess I can get back at 4-drop because Celestine's going to have +1 on the attack.
Yeah.
Because of Inquisitor. So let's go with Company Commander at Tiffany, Celestine at,
I can take the 4.
yeah. Thanks, Austin. And Arco-Flagellant at Tiffany as well. So it's a
Just because I want Nick
3/4 with Death Touch and a 4/1 with Death Touch. and a
anything attacking
3/4
Tiffany has
4/4.
Menace as well.
And they have Menace.
And Death Touch.
And
Wow.
Death Touch.
Yeah,
Get at it.
that's pretty
Get
good
at
combo.
it. That's
Menace and Death Touch?
Menace, Death Touch, and that one has double strike. So
Which one is Double Strike?
It's not attacking.
You didn't attack.
Oh wait, none of these actually. Yeah. So
Do they have
They
vigilance?
all have vigilance. Yeah. Because Inquisitor Greyfax makes it so.
Then
So
might
it's
as well.
Celestine for you, Austin, and then Tiffany gets Company Commander and Arco-Flagellant.
Okay, and how much is that coming at me for?
That's a good question. I forgot vigilance for you.
Yeah. Because that's 8 damage. Kills anything on first strike.
True. Yeah, I'll go with. Yes, she's got a point. Austin's right.
I'm
Austin's
sorry, you
playing-
already declared your attack.
I think she's right though. I have to hold myself to it. I should have done it, but I didn't.
I'll just remind you for next turn.
So these guys for you, my love. Menace, 3 and 4 if nothing's done about it.
I have no
Nothing is 4.
responses and intend to take the 4 if there's no responses.
I'm sorry, how much is that again?
3 and 4.
Okay, I'll
See ya.
double block the Quattro.
Okay.
And then I'll take the Trace.
All right, so Arco-Flagellant does what.
Did you
it's
give
meant
me
to
Trace?
do.
Oh,
And
sorry,
I
I
would
just
take
wasn't
check.
sure.
Nick, in the decades with
For
you.
life.
What's that?
I'm down to 17.
Ah, nice.
Down here in the decades.
More chaos lore. 4 gods. That's all we've been
I
saying.
have now finished my turn, and Celestine the Living Saint has given me back Arco-Flagellant.
Love it. Love
Now
to see it.
pass.
For the
Next time you do lore, I want to know, was there a setting at one point called Warhammer 30K, and then they like released a new edition? I've heard it mentioned.
Right.
Not that I
Well,
remember.
that doesn't seem good.
But it's possible.
What does
That
this
wasn't
do?
the most.
when it dies, create X11 Tyranid's tokens equal to its power.
I have not been touched by chaos this game yet.
Yeah, vigilance. Vigilance is a pretty good way of preventing.
Yeah, get them, Space Marines.
And the thing is, like, I want to damage here, and I don't necessarily want to kill Nick.
I have 30, by the way,
You're at 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh right, you gained 4. That's right.
which is gonna get me
I have
killed.
become. I have become the secretary. I have become secretary, destroyer of worlds,
Keeper of records.
keeper of records,
Spreadsheets for the spreadsheet god.
cells for the cell throne. You still have far too many creatures over there. But no pain, no gain. Beginning of combat, I'm going to give Lucius the Eternal double strike. He will have innate trample from the Blood Crusher, and that'll be 10 at Tiffany. You must
And
double
menace,
block.
if you're attacking
Yep.
Tiff.
And it has Menace, so you must double block.
I see, I see. That seems interesting that you would try to do that to moi.
Well, because I will kill stuff.
You will kill stuff.
Yeah, because double strike will kill your death touch before the touch touches me.
Quick lore corner while that's going on. 4 chaos gods in this whole
Interesting.
thing. There's Khorne, the blood god. His dudes are all red, and they got the chainsaws and such. You've got Slanesh, who's like the god of pleasure. That's all kind of weird and creepy, but you know they're all into that stuff.
I'll just
They have
take the
sound
damage. What is
greens
it,
that
10?
shoot like
10.
loud noises at people. You got,
Oh, sonic cannons. I see that.
yeah, you got Nurgle, the plague god, whose dude's all bare of
That's a
disease
little
and can
disappointing.
barely die. And then the last one is, oh my god,
If
I'm
I got
forgetting his
one
name.
more damage in, this would be a real fun turn. But alas, here we are.
He's like blue and has magic and stuff. We'll figure it out.
What's his name?
I don't remember. He looks kind of Egyptian.
I'm trying to figure out if he's one of the face cards.
For
the
Big
demon
bird.
deck.
I'll go ahead play. Oh, I guess I'm
Tzinch, that's it. Tzinch or
red
something.
for that.
I'd love that stuff
Four
on my
chaos
Zanku
gods.
chicken. It's probably
I'm gonna
not
go
a kosher
ahead
joke.
play Exalted Flamer of SZAREKH.
There you go.
At the beginning of upkeep, return an instant or sorcery from my graveyard at random. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, there's one in there, only one.
One, exactly.
I can cast an instant or sorcery spell. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. And now, before that resolves, cascading for something 3 or less. It is going to be a Talisman of Dominance.
Nice.
Rocks out of the box. And then I might as well play the Swarm for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this says equal to its mana value. So Tiffany will lose 1, and I will get a 5/5 Swarmy Boy.
Lose 1.
Yep.
If you both control a Talisman of Dominance, then who's the dom and who's the sub?
Depends. whose
Talisman
turn
of
it is.
Substance? Substance. Delicious.
Depends who's
The Switch
has the most
Talisman, maybe.
life. Currently, he's the one with. Anyways, passing the turn.
of Switch.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Oops, sorry, Nick.
Just with swamps over here.
All right.
Don't mind me, I'm just a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of
So
robots in a
this-
swamp.
We
We're not doing
will
anything.
Swamp
double this guy's, so he has 12.
Robots in a swamp.
Beep boop beep boop.
Turns out I really wish Arcoflagellant could block. Also, just a human. Like, this guy's out here being like, hey, what do you do? I'm a human. Not a warrior, not a soldier, not anything. No, I'm a human.
Buffalo, not soldier.
Okay, say, just
So
loves
let's see.
whipping.
I
By the way,
guess
he's mostly naked except for a loincloth.
you're away. Do you have flying blockers?
I don't, but he only has 1 and
I
he's
do.
at 30.
That's
Okay.
a good one.
Well, I'm gonna try to kill you. So
Men, women, children. just loves whipping.
Yeah.
It's a fair attempt. I
Want me to give
suppose.
him the whips, boss?
I think it's gonna work. But so I'm gonna attack you with this guy for 8 in the air.
Yep.
This guy for 13
Oh, and you give that
unblockable.
Yeah, that's likely to kill me. It turns out. Yep.
Poor Austin, who only ever told Tiffany how to play correctly.
I know. I was just helping the entire
You
game.
came at me hard after that.
No, I couldn't do anything.
So
about
I'm
the
gonna
Lord's
get,
chaos.
and you're about to kill like all my
Yeah,
creatures. So
I can kill one thing.
I'm gonna get.
There are
by
a lot
the
of
way,
soldiers. Who knows?
Yeah.
13 1/1 green Tyranid.
The first time I made the blood, the
good
blood
Tyranid.
God joke,
Creature
Yeah.
drew it.
token.
That needed-
No shit.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
and I was
Then
trying
Summoned
to.
it.
I'm
Yeah, I was
going
trying to
to
bait these-
draw
It costs
2
like 9 or 10,
cards.
right? Like,
Yeah,
it's big
minus
expensive.
1 for each creature that died that turn. So I was trying to bait some blocks.
Yes.
Oh, those belong
I
to
see.
me, but they're not.
Multiple tokens
Where's
in
my
front of the
hand?
train and then
Okay.
Exactly, and so this against
Okay.
sorry, board state.
Yes.
Yeah.
Forces
was
of
not-
chaos have disappeared back into the warp to reemerge and cause havoc.
I
another
mean, in
day.
this game, it's gonna be soon. Though this combo,
Be in trouble. So all
Alright,
the Warhammer
so
lore spins out of the
Temple of
original
Epiphany
Warhammer fantasy
enters
setting,
tapped.
which was
I'm
like
gonna
more swords and
scry.
sorcery stuff, right?
Somewhat.
that
Like
is
there,
really good.
there's a connection there that I think it was that world and then it progresses in the future
Right,
to
and we
that
go
thing.
40,000 years.
But I don't think there's a lot of direct one-to-one.
Right, it's
kind
not like
of-
that guy's still here.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Like the chaos demons and stuff carry over.
Yeah.
They've existed in both worlds the whole time. But
Well, it's always funny with these things. Like, I got to imagine somebody, some Games Workshop luminary was like, yeah, this is the homebrew stuff, but now it's a product we sell. You know what I mean? Just like Gygaxes and all those other worlds that were old D&D were written by guys who played it.
So, Nexos is in. He is a strategic coordinator. Basic lands I control
Right.
have
Union?
tap and add 2 colorless. Spend this mana only on costs that contain X. And then we're gonna go ahead and cast 1, 2.
I need a
3,
strategic
4.
coordinator. What's his day rate?
Toxicrene, he has reach and death touch. He says all lands have tap, add 1 mana of any color, and lose all other abilities.
All lands
All
or just
lands?
yours?
All lands.
Blurg.
Also, how is Trigon Prime the thing that's giving all this unblockable?
So I guess I
Only
don't get
non-color?
that anymore, right? Because it loses all other abilities.
Tiffany's board
Anyway.
got so thick so fast.
I think it depends on the
Yeah.
timestamp, but I believe that the Toxicrene thing overrules it. At
Well,
this point.
it's they have. So you have both abilities.
But they lose all other abilities on
Oh,
Toxicrene. I think
yes.
because that one was played last, that
Yeah,
goes
correct.
over in
That's
terms of
timestamp.
layers.
Yeah. Correct.
I'll go
Wow,
ahead and just
actual
cast
discussion
this
of
guy
layers.
too, and this, whatever this guy is.
Someone play a Blood Moon.
Layers are like quantum physics, and I'm like, I know they're fundamental to the universe, and they definitely exist, and I don't understand them, so I just let everyone else tell me how they work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy. If you make bullets for this guy, that's lethal.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what?
That dude's bullets are lethal to make.
Well, and the worst part about that, the last thing I played before I died,
I'm gonna pass.
when you
All
cast
right.
instant sorcery,
Let's see
deal
if
1
I can do
damage.
anything.
That's
Oh,
only
yeah.
blue-red. So it works perfectly, but they're in different decks.
Yeah. Yeah, guys neat though. I like his art
Collate
style.
your stuff
2
better.
moons. Wizards. Canonically, Vulcan has no moon. I know Star Trek stuff. Anybody want to hear about it? Shh. Okay.
Not today.
No.
Eventually. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
In universes beyond beyond. Not quite 40,000 years in the future.
Just 4.
Just 4. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3, 4 for a Canoptek Tomb Sentinel. It's a 4/3 Vigilance. If it enters from a graveyard, which it hasn't right now, I can exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. But it has Unearthed 7. So right now, I'm casting this dude. I'm drawing a card off of my spider. I'm getting a Necron. I'm losing a life down to 9. So
Yep.
that's a thing. Then I will. Life totals are 17 and 30.
That's true. Yeah, the unfortunate position you're in is if you
I forgot
kill...
to create my gargoyle.
Dun, dun, dun.
But there's just like a giant unblockable thing that's always just going to come get one of us, isn't there?
Technically, if it's not spouting water out of its mouth, it's a grotesque.
It might even be.
I mean, if your body's mostly made out of water and you have your tongue out of your mouth, does the grotesque become a gargoyle?
Sure, why not?
Carved out of stone.
This is all rules that the French made up in 1370. We don't have to follow
technically
them.
our body is a tube. You know?
It's just what's holding in the skeletons.
And they walk out.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
will
boy.
get out eventually.
The bones of the skeleton's money. In our world, they equal dollars.
Hey, we should go get Scrooge to fight Nick's deck.
Look, these guys have never seen as much food as this. I'm coming at you with some dudes. I don't even know who it is or
Is
who
it
they
me?
are.
So who's got? So
Probably.
this is
Let's do the
happening now,
menace
right?
thing
Yeah.
first. Yeah, I'm most scared of Tiffany, so menace over there.
Okay, I do have all these little 1/1 tokens.
True. You got 1, 2, 3 flyers.
And 13 of the. Oh no, I got
Oh,
this.
that guy's got
this guy
flying
flies.
touch.
This guy
Oh,
flies.
good
This has
lord.
reach.
I know that was wild.
Do you have any flyers?
That much.
Yeah, 1 flyer. She's a 3/4, and
Alright,
she
in
was
that
just
case,
saying how pretty you are today.
I'm putting menace on you so that I can actually get through and hurt people.
Cool.
I mainly just want to attack this guy to try and get some stuff happening. So let's go for this guy at Mario with menace, and another 2 unblockable at Tiffany.
Boo.
I guess
So I'll do my
Sazerakh's
melee
will be
thing.
gone.
1, 2, 3. Hey, finally I hit something.
What is it?
This is Cryptek. He's a 3/3 artifact Necron wizard. For 1 and a swamp, I can tap and choose another artifact creature I control.
Actually,
when it
awesome. I'm
dies,
so sorry.
I
I'm so
return
sorry,
it
my friend.
to the battlefield under my control.
Oh, that's better. No rotate.
So he goes in my hand. Then Mario will take 3.
I did do.
Cool. And Tiffany took 2.
I did.
Post.
And become secretary.
did draw off of that. Cool. Post combat.
The shine thing? What happened?
He's probably filming it.
1, 2, 3.
Can't you see? Okay.
Let's play.
Why you don't produce during the event, Mario?
Play Mr. Cryptic. Again, make myself a Necron, lose a life, because why not? Draw a card. We're just going.
Man, I
here.
died and stopped being a very good secretary.
Oh boy. Let's see how I
This
can
is
not
the second
die.
time I played most of these colors and died. First for it.
Well, I mean, it's funny because like I think people just like don't like the cannon, the loose cannon. It's like, just shoot me in the face. Let's kill him. I don't know. I have no idea.
I think that's all I can do right now. So, Basti.
All right, untapping. Upkeep.
I'm shocked. There wasn't a
Look what happened. I got a flop. What a fun time. Just for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. What do the Tiffany problem is a literary thing that refers to the notion that the name Tiffany sounds too modern to be used in ancient time literature, but it's actually a biblical name, so it goes back thousands of years. My Tiffany problem is that board state.
Yeah.
So
You should wipe it.
I will note
not
that
worth the time I took.
the unblockable that thing.
Go ahead.
I know.
I'm
That
gonna
thing
kill you
murders
both next
things.
turn,
That
so
thing
hurry up.
stresses me
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hurry up and die.
Necrons and the humans are teaming.
I want to undead myself. I want to make myself the Necron and return to the battlefield.
Did you ever think you'd fight beside a Necron?
I could do that. I might just literally hold up my. Go to.
How about fighting beside you, brother?
So flyers is not happening this time, right? We got canoptic spiders in the air and Tiffany's whole friggin' board.
Yeah.
Also, I think she has menace against you.
Nache.
I got this guy.
Yeah. I mean, could be.
Wait, I have menace against you?
Yeah, I
Nick
put it on
chose
mine.
menace.
So
This is amazing.
just attack him.
I'm
It's fine
think
with me.
I'm trying to see if there's a useful attack anywhere, but I don't
Vigilance,
know if there
death
is.
touch, first strike, double strike.
Well, it's only death touch if company commander commits to the bit too. So basically, I can risk company commander to an attack if Celestine attacks as well, because I could theoretically reanimate company commander off of Celestine at the end of the turn. But that's only
If Celestine lives.
which at the moment she just doesn't. So I could use Greyfax to tap down Nick's flying blocker, but
Gandalf's horse?
I prefer Nick alive based on Tiffany's board state.
But you could also tap her biggest flyer.
Right.
And then.
I still can't get through with it as a problem.
When-
There's
when
plenty
do-
of
Right, but you gain life and it doesn't
Right.
die.
Why
Can you
wouldn't it
tap
die?
on Tiffany's turn when the unblockable thing
she has
attacks?
reached death touch.
Or is it only when you attack?
I'm sorry?
What causes the tapping? Because you could tap.
Hunt for Heresy lets me pay 1 and tap a creature an opponent controls, and then I can investigate off of it. So I have like 1
You
tap.
can save
down.
that defensively for once the
That's kind of what I'm
unblockable
thinking.
one is being
Yeah.
declared as an attacker.
It's
But
kind
at
of
that
like
point, it's declared as an attacker and it doesn't matter.
the thing is like,
When
Because you have
did
to do
choose
it
the
before
unblockable?
combat. Oh, I mean, if you tap
well,
that.
Tiffany's at 15,
Gotcha. Okay.
which is a lot.
That's
Tiffany was
not a
paying
lot. You
I
are
mean,
at 27.
and that's a lot more.
Also, just a note that. Oh no, there they are. Just a note that's similar to this. This is 13 Tyranids.
yes. Oh, is it? No kidding?
Yeah, it's
13.
separate. 13.
And the counters are doubling on everything.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's just
So
13 turn.
I
So
just don't know what happens with this.
murder phase is mandatory, I think.
That might be the answer then. Ah, fuck. Okay, so 1 just to tap something down. So I could theoretically get at Nick and then swing big at Tiffany, which could be useful. I don't
Lower
have
corner
much to
on the
stop it.
Tyranids.
Although I don't have to tap.
These guys are kind of like the aliens from Alien, like xenomorph type swarmy creatures. They have a hive mind that they all like operate off of together. Sometimes they have guns, so they're a little more advanced. You got these giant dudes, holding guns.
Okay.
They got a whole bunch of weird stuff. They're very genetically modified. I think they like experiment on each other and they create more humanoid version ones that can infiltrate into other people's stuff. I think there's some level of chest bursting going on with some of their dudes.
Oh,
that
my.
get
Oh,
inside
are you
of
talking
people.
about the ones that they like infiltrate and like
Yeah.
spread their genes around?
Exactly, gene stealers.
Gene stealers, it's cool. And then like when they get close, all the gene stealer people who actually have alien genetics rise up and go, we're on their side.
Johnny, no.
It hurts. I'm gonna go to combat.
Go ahead.
And I think just swing company commander, Marneus, Calgar, Celestine, everything at Tiffany.
I mean, if
Nope,
you're,
wait,
if
I
you're
have
just
made
gonna-
a dumb thought. Hold on. You gotta read the cards and think out loud.
It was a think statement, not a declarative. So
I said it out loud, but
I think.
I mean, you can almost guarantee that you're dead next turn if you
Well,
don't do anything.
right.
Well, and that's the thing is, I think everybody is.
Yeah.
Like
So
this
just
is
attack.
this is a one-turn game.
Let's
Unless
just
there's a war
give it a
yeah,
shot.
I am swinging all of it at Tiff. We'll see what happens there.
After you attack, you can tap something too.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, does anything have trample?
No trample. No, really the big thing is going to be death touch, and everybody's got +1/+0, so every
double strike.
and double strike. So he's dealing 4 up front.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
Let me just take it off. Wow.
I'm going to use these 1/1s
Yeah.
to this is interesting. Okay. So what are those things? And I'm just going to warn you, in case
ones
you
are they?
didn't read this card, that whenever another source I control deals exactly 1 damage to a permanent or player, this guy deals 2 damage to that permanent or player.
Seems decent.
Oh,
Seems decent.
right. That seems.
So I have a bunch of 1/1s to block with.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So
I continue to believe the theory that I'm dead no matter what happens that
Yeah.
turn. So
All
this
right.
is, we're
what
committed.
you
So
gotta do.
I'm gonna block with. We're getting. Oh nope, we're not standing up. Sorry.
Producers. There won't be a second game because the
Okay.
producers have killed us.
So double block. Double. No. What does that guy
Why don't you
do?
slide him over there and
Double
like
strike.
show the
Oh, he has
blockers or
double
something?
strike.
Yeah. Help us one.
Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about. Well, I'm gonna block him so that he can't get damage through to me, but it won't matter for this. Okay, so
You just throwing a Tyranid in front of
2.
everybody?
well, I'm throwing enough so that I can kill them.
Right.
2.
The good news is you got to throw
Vigilance.
What?
like a bunch in front of Marneus. Like,
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm only throwing 1 just to avoid damage against myself.
Fair.
But he'll still be alive.
Yes. Marneus.
1, 1, 1. Is that what is that?
It's just a 4/1.
Oh, what's that guy?
4/3. No, 3/3 because she doesn't give everybody. She doesn't give herself +1.
Okay, we're gonna do 3 against that one just in case.
Okay.
You have to throw something with vigilance or reach against that. It is flying.
Oh,
Flying over you.
I see. So
that's
we'll do these 2.
Fair.
Okay, so 2,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool.
Got it.
And I'm gonna cast, and they shall know no fear. I'm gonna choose humans, and they're gonna get +1/+0 and indestructible till later turn.
That's all your dudes?
No, the soldiers are just soldiers. We don't know what the fuck they are. Everybody else, except for the Asterites warrior.
There's several raccoons piled on top of each
So
other.
the
in a coat.
soldiers eat shit.
You now gain 5 life off.
I sure fudge and do.
Boo. Wait, so what else is there?
That's pretty much it. Everything lives on my end except for those 3 soldiers.
So you go up to
Terrible.
22.
Terrible, Mario. I will destroy you.
Oh, I fully expect it.
No, I don't know. You're probably going to spend a lot of money and prevent that.
Might do. No.
Fairy's protection outside of the magic base universe.
But his name now is TYRANID, and he's 3,000 years old, and he's mostly skulls. I will pass.
Let's see.
Hey,
He fucking slaughtered all of. Oh, fuck, what's it?
where's his head? Part of the.
What did he phase out?
Vanifer?
Nope, he had a hometown, and he's like,
Yeah.
that's gone, and now he can't get it back.
Xanth?
His moat? I don't know.
Yeah, well, God damn it.
So if,
Anyway.
if these now exist in
fairy
the
tale.
same universe, and this universe is 40,000 years old, does that mean there's a potential for Urza's head to be part of the Skull Throne?
Well, it's not the same universe
Okay,
as
so,
Magic universe.
I mean,
This is
Warhammer
literally a
Fantasy
universe.
But in the chaos, war.
This guy's
right?
going up to 26 counters.
Too many counters,
You
eh?
might-
Yeah, you could cross over, I suppose, in some sort of ancillary product.
I would love to
Zalfir? Did he phase out Zalfir?
Oh, yeah.
He is the mage of Zalfir.
I think he phased out Zalfir and he can't get it back now.
Something like that.
Okay, so
Maybe called
2.
Teferi mage of. Now, just
Zalfir for the Zalfir god. I don't know. Fucking.
So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You don't have to worry about that anymore.
The dead know one thing. It is better to be alive.
So this comes in
And that's how you get
with
there.
5, 5, with 5 counters.
Yep. And then
If I sacrifice them, creatures I control with counters on them get hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn.
and
okay.
since
That's
X
a
is 5 or
wrinkle.
more, you draw a card. Which I
If
forgot
you
to draw a
sacrifice
card.
him, you. So stand by.
It is Tyranid.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Seems good.
Guard.
So did you want to do anything before
Yeah,
he comes
desperately.
into play?
want to, but can you?
No.
Okay.
Seems
Alright.
decent.
Do your thing.
You're not going to tap anything?
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
Now that I have no other resource, yeah, I will. I will tap down the big fucking 26, such
Yeah.
and such, so on and so forth.
Okay.
I get a Inquisitor token.
And
You can crack the clue.
Oh, do I
and
get? I
see
can
if
draw
you
a
get
card
some
from the
sort of-
thing, right?
yeah, after you get your token.
Sick.
Heck yeah.
And then maybe you get a miracle spell or something.
Clues from the Clue God.
Oh, so you draw and you can
Magnifying
still
glasses
crack
with
your clue?
magnifying glass thrown.
Yeah, because he doesn't care what kind of counter comes into
Yeah.
play. Whenever one more token. God damn,
Why don't you
Marneus
crack
is
your clue and
good.
see if you can
Yeah.
stop some of the attack?
Dude.
Well, because what if I have something that you need to
Smothering
hold up?
tides, Marnie.
Wait, so
maybe.
what's
Busted.
happening?
She doesn't know.
Just got a clue from tapping down the thing and drew a card, so he might have something in his hand.
I might bet you don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
If you'd like to attack him, all your guys have menace. So.
Oh, they do?
Oh, right.
What do you have in terms of flying blockers?
I got a 4/4. I can
Damn it,
accrue
see,
this
that's
and make it a
politics. I should've
3/1.
tapped that flyer so she would go after
Those
the
are the
giant
main
monster
flyers.
thing. I could
Yeah.
probably work that deal out.
Okay. And
This guy's
do they do
tapped.
anything except...
But she
Nothing
could
that's
also
relevant
put
for
him to,
combat.
like 1 or 2,
Yeah.
and then
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's, I'm
you
even
can't,
impressed
can't
Nick
cast any
survives
more
this.
spells, right?
Yeah.
Because you can lock Nick out from casting spells by setting his life low enough, and he has to win with his board save.
Oh, that's straight kick cast artifacts.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Shoot. This is
The
interesting.
number of corner cases where Tiffany doesn't win is so fleetingly small.
I don't know. I'll probably manage to mess it up somehow. So, Mario, I'll come at you at the 9 in the air with Menace. And then also a 10
Commander.
commander.
Right. Which is
Cannot be
okay. So
blocked.
that one's blockable with menace, but that one is not blockable.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, which I think that puts me at like 13 from Swarmlord. Oh no, maybe not. I haven't.
If you've been hit by Swarmlord, it puts you
it would be more than that, right?
Yeah,
I don't
real
think
bad.
I don't think I have.
puts you at least to 17.
I may have been cheating this whole game. This guy doesn't fly. Have we been treating him like he flies?
Yeah.
Have we?
I would have blocked the crap out of that.
Uh,
Oh, well, next game.
Oops.
Well, he doesn't
Stop
fly
letting
anymore.
me play.
But isn't he just always unblockable? Is what it
No,
is?
no,
No,
It
he
makes
makes
everything
something else unblockable.
Okay,
Could've
I
stopped
know.
that earlier.
Yeah, we could have. This
Whoops.
would have been a different. Oh, well. Game 2.
Sorry,
If we see it
guys.
again.
That's okay.
That seems like
Reading
bad.
card.
Here, Austin, deal yourself back in.
I'm going to now sit in for Tiffany.
Could you
wanna-
have tapped that so that it couldn't give anything unblockable?
You could
Had
have.
it occurred to me, yeah.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah, that thing having flying is.
I think
would
I'm
be
just
real
getting
busted.
punched in the face by the commander. And how much is it? 13? So if I do nothing, I take 23?
Yes.
Seems good. Seems real
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Puts you at a 9. You and Nick hanging out.
So that would not
Best
yeah,
friends.
9. But with 10 commander damage on me from Tiffany, right?
Yeah, and if that thing becomes unblockable again.
Yeah, win.
Now we know how to deal with that.
Block it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
We'll play back the tape later and see how much it actually affected.
Yeah. Should remember the draw triggers too. This is the skin.
All right, Cinderglade. And pass.
Alright.
Well, for one,
End your
the
turn, I'm
inability
gonna
to
mill
block
3
at
cards
any given
with this.
time is what killed me.
Go for the throat.
The what?
Ghost
The fact that this wasn't we didn't realize it wasn't flying.
I know,
Is what killed me.
That's really bad, I'm sorry.
Because I could have killed, trample and replaced blockers, but I also missed a card draw. It's whatever. New decks, new cards.
Yeah.
Turns out.
All the other blue and green ones fly. I'm confused.
And this is the reason it doesn't.
How do I not die?
That is the question.
I'm ready to hit that down.
I probably should have blocked with something.
I mean,
Menace is out.
How many flyers you got?
We probably should next time play a round of this
1,
before
2,
we play
yeah.
for the
Yeah.
camera.
it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. This
Oh, it
isn't.
has
This
Menace with
isn't
Nick.
like produced like the other content where it is
Who got-
edited
who got
and
Menace?
you can learn.
Who are you menacing?
That's what I'm thinking about.
You guys are still in your first casting phase. Don't listen to me.
So your flyers right here, are these two?
And this one.
Oh,
And that one has reach.
Yeah.
And this is reach.
And-
Yeah.
I'm gonna point the menace at Mario again because I want to be able to get this guy through to draw me cards. So, whatever my little guy here is. No. 3 at Mario, 2 unblockable at Tiffany.
It makes you feel better. There's probably somebody out there screaming at
I'm
the screen
not
every
about
time.
It's just
and-
Menace.
okay,
It's flying.
oh, do you have
Yeah.
2 flyers?
No, never mind.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. What's happening?
So the little 2 unblockable is hitting you again.
Okay.
Ramp.
2. It's ridiculous.
Dude, that sucks out loud.
Never hit. And of course,
That's a healthy graveyard that you can't.
Right?
do
I
anything
think Living Death is in that deck, by the way. I'm not sure.
That would be
Something
nice.
of the sort. Yeah.
That would fuck me.
Animate dead something.
So that's not
yeah, no.
Oh yeah, this was my big plan until it was neutralized.
Yeah.
No, not that one. That one. Yeah.
All right. Post combat.
It's all. It's all bad.
Right.
Let's mill 3 cards and see what I get. Swamp,
believe in you.
Mind Stone.
Oh man.
This deck is not working very well for me right now.
How is
Yeah, it
this?
came out of the gate so strong.
Yeah. I mean, it's still not dead.
Right. Right.
Technically. All right. 1, 2, 3,
There's a
4.
glorified art slaps out loud.
I'm gonna play Plasmancer.
Got you.
Yeah. So I lose a life, get a Necron, draw
Man,
a
I
card,
think would be nuts in that deck.
Which is that
A
one?
whip of Erebos, right here.
and then I search for a basic land card to be able to put it in my hand. Shuffle.
Biotransference and whip of Erebos together.
Who's Biotransference?
That one. The
Oh,
that-
okay, yeah.
Swamp.
Then you could reanimate more stuff.
Seems pretty decent.
Yeah, that deck seems like it's gonna be fun to tune up. That's my big plan for that one. Is I don't have a mono black commander, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
like put a few cards into it.
Yeah, actually, whip of Erebos goes life positive because every Necron is a 2/2.
Oh,
You
yeah.
lose 1 for it.
That's pretty decent.
That seems like a just fun little thing.
Yeah, and I
And
don't have Whip
it's-
of Arrows in the decks right now, so
Yeah,
that'll work.
yeah. I like where this is going.
Pay 3 for an enchantment out of the tombs. Beginning of my upkeep, I put 2 Eon counters on it, and then mill cards equal number of Eon counters. Eventually, if I would draw a card when my library has no cards in it, instead I return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. And if I can't, I lose the game.
Oh, neat.
I doubt that will become relevant,
so cool.
Cool.
but it's
You
there.
have joined him at 6.
So that and Leveler.
That was an enchantment, so that
Does
doesn't-
it? Is it non-enchantment permanents or
It's
artifacts?
just, what does it say? Creatures you control are artifacts. The same is true for creature spells and creature cards. So no.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm still on 7.
And
Go ahead.
oh boy, which way did he go?
Can he do it
Scoured Barrens. Hey, look, it comes in tap, but I swear to God, I get a life off it.
Heck
Woohoo!
yeah.
Look at me go.
again? Join Nick at 7.
Yours is spin down, Luke.
It was right there. That's a 6.
Yeah, see, if it's spin down and I still can't do it. What? No, I'm at 10. I was at 9.
10?
Yeah, I was at 9. I don't remember why. I think because I got life off.
Oh,
of
you
the
blocked
scene.
there. Yeah, that was fine. Right, it wasn't attacking. Got it.
Oh well, that's still not bad. Well, King in the Castle. Although, see, I always think these things. If I had mana like everyone else does, ooh, you guys don't even know. Thinking.
I feel like you have the same as me.
I'm pretty sure everyone's pretty close. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I mean, he does only have 5 lands and 1 just entered.
Yeah, I've got what 7 mana remaining.
Well, poor Mario.
Everyone
was he?
do cry me a river.
Probably should have just been attacking with more stuff, given that Tiffany can kill me later, but I don't know.
That's good.
Can she though? Only by lying, apparently. Sorry. Inadvertently cheating.
Blood for the blood god.
Fuck.
God for the god blood.
Yeah, dude, this
Throne
I mean,
for
I'm
the
telling
throne
you,
skull.
I'd be doing so many things if I had a little more juice.
Not a single thing I've built in my graveyard has unearthed.
Well, that's fucking wild. Yikes! This is a spot, man. I have a good play, but it's, I think, going to make me real vulnerable to Nick. But Tiff's going to try to murder me anyway.
You already have menace against you.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I don't have any cute combat tricks this turn. So Tiff's flying walkers include the usual swarm and a very pointy one with death touch. And Nick's got the potential to make Night Scythe a vehicle that flies and Canoptic Spider. But is that it for flyers on that side?
Yep, Spider and Scythe. Oh, actually, sorry, this is a 3/3 flyer too.
Damn. All right. Challenging. Very challenging. Although,
And I've got a bunch of little gray ghouls,
right, I do want life, but that's not desperate.
but they don't.
Shit. You got any trivia?
Sure. Anyone got any questions about the 40k universe?
Why didn't they print Tau into the commander decks?
It's a good question. Maybe they're saving it for another one.
And who are the Tau?
What?
I feel like, did you ever play that PC game where you were like a Tau warrior?
No.
Or was it PC? Yeah, it was like PC and PlayStation and stuff. So there was like a first-person shooter where you could be a Tau guy.
Interesting.
They're kind of like advanced technology blue guy elves who float around the universe and think that they're good people, but no one is really a good person in this
Spoiler, they're
universe.
not.
I mean, they're not feeding souls to a throne.
Yeah, they're better than that.
Yeah. They're squishy. With lasers.
Man, fuck, this is a pickle.
It's like if America is the Imperium, the Tau are more like, I don't know, New Zealand or something.
Wait, you're not making a very good argument for think they're good people, but not choosing New Zealand. It's like, well,
Just sort of harmless, a little silly.
What keeps me alive in this game? Anything?
nope. But you guys are all exceptionally low.
So she has to be here for that to happen. So Nick would theoretically have to double block both flyers in order to trade with Celestine if I tapped down Canoptic Spider, which begins to sound pretty decent.
Lower corner on the Necrons. In the Warhammer 40k game, they have a thing where they just like keep coming back, even if you kill them. If you can roll them out on your die after they die, your dude just gets right back up again. So they're very difficult to kill.
All right, so I am going to go to combat finally, and I'm going to use one
That's
colorless
why you
mana
shouldn't kill me.
to tap
I want to see if you can
Canoptic Spider and get a clue out of the deal,
All right.
which draws me 1 cards. Then go ahead and declare Arcoflagellant, Company Commander, and Marneus attacking Tiffany, and I'll send Celestine at Nick.
Interesting.
You got your clue and drew a card on.
Yeah, boy.
Heck yeah.
Okay, let's do.
I guess I'll crew the Scythe. Double blocker with
The famed double block.
I can't tell what that guy's doing over there, but
Which one, baby love?
the one that I just put a blocker.
Oh yeah, it's a reach with Death Touch, and that's the one that's making lands not do the thing, but it's not gonna.
I was
oh,
talking
yeah,
about your
Babel
guy.
Shark.
I know what my guy
Oh, my
does.
guy's just a 4/1. Okay, cool. There are not any terribly cute tricks here, so I don't have anything. So if combat damage resolves,
do you want to order blockers?
Sure, that seems like a decent idea.
Your thing has death touch.
It sure does. So yeah, I will do Night Scythe and then let the rest go over to Plasmancer.
Alright, cool. I will tap my Crypt deck to, when this guy dies, he comes back again.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So Celestine bites it.
He's gonna bite it.
Company Commander bites
myself.
it.
Those bite it.
I gain 4 off of Celestine.
I'm gonna get my basic land and a Jarkler.
And now I play blood for the blood card.
And then I'm going to. Oh yeah, Narco Flagellant dies as well. And then I'm gonna cast Fell the Mighty.
Oh, that sounds bad.
And I'm gonna destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power, and I'm gonna select.
Uh-oh.
What's that? Okay, so I got
any defenders on the board?
The problem here is that, like, if I pick a small enough creature, I'm really just prolonging a very fussy game. So, like, if I pick one of my permanents, it's basically I could do 3 and lose Marneus. It's greater than 3, so that'll leave Nick in an amazing position for the most part.
You'll leave your position unchanged.
Right, so I'm kind of just nuking Tiffany. Or I try to get rid of all the Necrons by nuking something that only has power. I choose one of her Tyranid Gargoyles.
Literally just a gargoyle, yeah.
I think I am going to choose a Tyranid Gargoyle, so I'm going to destroy everything with power greater than the Tyranid Gargoyle.
Which is what, 1?
1.
Okay.
Everything with power grid. So do I get, so this says whenever a creature I control with a counter on it dies, draw a card. So
Yeah, you get to
I get to
draw
draw
5 cards.
5 cards.
Ooh, alright. Unfortunate position.
Oh, wait, what does it say? What did the card say?
It destroys all creatures with
Oh,
power
I'm
greater
just
than 1.
gonna sacrifice this to give them hexproof and indestructible.
Indestructible on there as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I fucked up. I fucked up. I knew the hexproof part. I forgot the indestructible part.
there we
So
go.
then we're just dead, right?
I think so. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
I'll
In
still
fact,
draw
I
a card
forgot
for
the
him.
death. Yeah, man. I'm very sorry, Nick. I'm very
This
sorry,
game,
man.
literacy would have saved us so
Oh,
much.
but that was like, that's important. Her stuff's targetable. I'll just make it so I
Why,
don't target.
why did you fold up your game?
Like, I'm dead. You got it.
Yeah.
I guess you just attack us.
You've got no mana.
Yeah, I have-
He's got no mana.
Yeah.
10 life, 7 life, that kills one.
I mean, Nick's theoretically not dead, but I'm definitely dead.
Well, I mean,
I think that there's plenty of attackers.
there's
right?
at least 17 damage that can be spread between
Yeah, and she's
people.
up next. Yeah.
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 Alright,
Sorry,
alright.
bud. Yeah, that was on my end. My fault. My
Bah,
fault.
bah, bah.
Good game.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use the
Good
phrase.
games,
It's the
everybody.
common phrase one uses.
Good
It's good games. Good
Good
games.
game, good game.
Good game. What time is it?
Well,
Ask me
was-
if I won't play another one.
game.
Yeah, our game was had. Yeah. Yeah, I totally like hexproof because like hexproof I get. We're wrapping it up. This is us wrapping it up. If you tuned in, thank you. If you didn't tune in, you can know it, I think. What else? We're going to do this again the next time they produce a symmetrical number greater than 2 of this product, which has been a mixed bag. Brothers War, I think we only get 2 decks, but they're going to be in the old style frames, so that's exciting for
And
me.
as a friendly reminder, unlike us, read the card.
Yeah,
Yes.
I read it and then I forgot. Thank you guys.
More importantly, read your opponent's cards.
Yeah, Jesus. We're so good at taking each other's word. Like, oh, I bet it does play. That makes sense.
It's blue-green. Hence
Blue-green, they all
it'd be
fly.
like common's kind of nuts.
Yeah.